Hello there! Do you like building Star Wars? Welcome to Unboxing the Boxes, my Star Wars collection. This is episode 122, the fourth quarter 2022 Lego Star Wars purchases, part 1. I recently bought the new Lego Star Wars Boba Fett Micro-fighter. You know, the one featuring Boba Fett and just a little itty bitty Slave One, otherwise now known as Boba Fett's ship. Well, it got me thinking that I have not shared my Lego purchases of the last few months of 2022 with you. So I thought it's time to do that. As you can see, I've got quite a pile to share with you. And due to that, I think I'm going to break this up into two parts. The first video, this one, will be the sets that are 600 or fewer pieces. In the next video, we'll go over the bigger ones. I'm looking forward to looking at a few of these little sets I've got here that I have not seen in stores, but I was able to pick up on Lego.com. Be sure to leave a comment below and let me know what you think of these and if you found them somewhere. Now, let me get things organized here, and as I do, why don't you help out the channel by hitting the like button and, of course, subscribing to the channel. Let me get organized and we'll get started. Okay, well, as long as I've got this little set out, I may as well just go over it quick. This happens to be the Boba Fett Starship Micro-fighter. It contains 85 pieces, number 75344. I believe this one is from 2022, one of the first sets to come out this year. And Amazon had them on sale for like 10 bucks, which I didn't think was too bad for a micro-fighter, at least with today's prices I didn't think it was. And I did kind of like it, as you can see on the back here. It does have a nice little ship. I think the ship is fairly Slave One looking, or Boba Fett ship looking. I kind of like it. Plus, you got the minifig of Boba Fett. Now, a lot of times when I buy sets, especially the bigger ones, I'm kind of looking as to how many minifigs are in it, because I keep thinking to myself, okay, I've seen minifigs sell for like $5 a piece. So if you take $5 off for each minifig off the set, that kind of gives me a little different outlook on how bad the price is on the bigger sets. Now, whether that's the right way to look at it or not, I don't know. It's how I do it. So I figured, well, we got a Boba Fett figure here, $5. We got $5 for the ship. Didn't think that was too bad. In fact, I bought 2 of them. That way I can open one up and leave one in the box. So let me just set that off to the side here, and let's get to what we're here about, and that is the sets that I bought during the last couple of months of last year, 2022. The first one I'd like to show you is just a little set here, little bag set. Remember, every once in a while you can find these little bag sets. This one happens to be the AT-ST, number 30495, and this one has 79 pieces to it. So not too bad a set, nice little starter set. In fact, I saw this one in the store and it had a pretty decent price. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was a pretty decent price. I bought a couple of these for myself, and I also bought one as a Christmas present to give to the son of a friend of mine. And when I went over there to give it to him, it didn't take him long. He had this thing put together pretty quick, and he was pretty pleased with it. Actually looked pretty good when he got it together. So there we go. The little AT-ST Walker. Next, we have, well, there's the other Boba Fett. Next, let's go over this one. And as you can see, this is kind of a nice little set. It is the Snowtrooper Battle Pack, number 75320. And this one comes with 4 Snowtroopers of various type and a few other weapons that they use along their missions. Like I said, I don't remember exactly what I paid for this one, but hey, it had 2 Snowtroopers, well, it had 3 Snowtroopers and a Scout Trooper. So you got a couple different things here. So you got a couple weapons and you have a speeder bike. Not bad for a little set like this. I kind of liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. And for 100 pieces, I think it might have been 15, 20 bucks something in there. I didn't think that was too bad a price for that. So let's move on to the next one. And the next two in this box are sets I've never seen in the stores. In fact, the only place I've ever seen them is on Lego.com. And they had them on sale for basically, I think, kind of a closeout price. They were very reasonable for what you're getting. The first one here is a 64-piece Rebel Hoth Soldier pack. Contains 3 Rebel Hoth soldiers and one little weapon that you can see in the bottom of the card here. And the number is 40557. So the reason it's on sale, I don't know if they're closing out on it because this is an older model and they're going to get rid of it. But I only bought one set, and I'm thinking I should really go back online and buy another one. Granted, most of the time I don't open these up. There has been a few cases where I have. But most of the time I'd open them up. But I'm thinking if I ever do get the urge to open these and start making dioramas, if you want to call them that, it would be nice to have a couple, or at least one more of these sets, so that you could make a few on the Rebel side and some on the Imperial side, of course. So I thought this was a really nifty looking set. Glad I went to Lego.com to find them. This and the next thing are what made me finally break down and get an account on Lego.com. So now I'll have to keep a little better eye on what's going on there. And as you can see, it was shipped pretty well. I don't see anything wrong with this card. The next one, of course, is on the other side of things. Well, I shouldn't say the other side of things. We're moving back in time a bit to the Clone Wars. So here we have a Clone Wars 3-pack, along with a couple nifty things, including this little cart on the bottom here. I think that's rather neat. But there again, we've got 2 regular clone troopers and, of course, 1 commander, notified by his colored arms and helmet. And the number of it is 40588, 66 pieces. So not bad at all. Another one I should have probably bought 2 of, but I only bought 1. And like I said, both of these were on sale. They were a few bucks off of their normal price. So I thought they were pretty reasonable as far as the cost goes. These do not stand on their own like an action figure, though. So let's just kind of put them down here. Well, that empties out that box. Let's move on to the little bigger stuff here. The first one I found at Walmart. And it is the AT-ST Hoth Walker. Remember that little one that was walking around between the AT-ATs? Well, this is the other one. Number of it is 75322, for those of you keeping track of these things. 586 pieces, so it's a nice big set. Not bad at all. This one would take a little bit of time to put together, and I'm sure your children at home would love to have this one. So what does it come with? Well, as we can see on the box here, we have 3 action figures or minifigs that come with it. We have an AT-ST driver, we have Chewbacca, and we have a Hoth Rebel Trooper. So we got kind of one human from each side of the conflict, and we have Chewbacca in the middle. Of course, if you got an AT-ST Walker, even if it's Hoth, it's nice to have Chewbacca with it. If we look on the back here, you can see it is a pretty decent collection of things, and even comes with the little probe droid. You can see it right down here. It does come with a little miniature version of the probe droid. So, a very nice playset. I like this one. I'm not quite up on the minifigs as some people are out there. So I don't know if these minifigs are exclusive to this pack or not. You'll have to watch some other people for that. But I like the set. I do have one other AT-ST, and that's from the Mandalorian TV show. I'm not sure if I had that in a previous video or not. If I didn't, I'm going to have to put another video together of some of these. The next one is the Armorer's Mandalorian Forge. Yeah, I kind of like this one. There again, it does come with 3 different figures. It comes with the Mandalorian, of course, the Armorer, and Paz Vizsla. The number of this set is 75319, and this one has 258 pieces, so a bit smaller than this one, but still a nice looking set. There's quite a bit going on here. If we look at the back of the box too, you can see that, yeah, there is a bunch of different pieces here that you can have fun with if you're playing with this set. Nice addition to the collection, I thought. Another one from the Mandalorian TV series, of course, is the Dark Trooper attack. And of course, if you were watching the second season of The Mandalorian, especially that last episode, you know what this is all about. This is the episode that really brought, shall we say, old school Star Wars back to the show. Well, this one has actually 4 figures with it. We have 3 Dark Troopers and Luke Skywalker. And not a bad set here at all. Number of it is 75324, 166 pieces. And if we look at the back, you can see it is a very nice play set. And where Luke is standing there, we have a little elevator that can swivel around to bring Luke into the conflict, shall we say. So there again, not bad. 166, this one was 258. For some reason, I'm kind of getting smaller as I go through it, aren't I? Well, the next one we have here is getting back a little bigger again. And this one happens to be Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. Looks like a pretty decent ship, I think. The number of it is 75333. 282 pieces. Comes with 3 figures. We have R4 P17, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Taun We. And I would be willing to bet this is probably the only way to get that Taun We figure. Might be the only way to get that droid also. But there again, kind of a nice ship. Looking it over a bit, I think it's pretty well detailed, not bad at all. Looking at the back of the box here, we do see that it does fire missiles. And has a little cockpit that opens to get Obi-Wan Kenobi in there. I happen to find these on sale at a pretty decent price. So, of course, instead of just buying one, I bought 2. Well, there we go. What do you think? Do you think that I did pretty good with these smaller sets? Or did I kind of waste my money? Let me know in the comments below. And, of course, while you're doing that, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, let others discover this channel so that they can see, yeah. So that pretty much takes care of it for the smaller version of the Lego sets I've got. Wait till the next video when we have the bigger ones. Until next time, may the Force be with you and keep collecting.